The Monroe County Board of County Commissioners District 5 primary elections on August 18th. It looks like it could be a very unique race this year. Since only 3 Republicans have filed, Robby Majeska, Mike Forrester, and Jose Peixoto, Monroe County voters, despite their party affiliation, could determine the winner of this primary election. Hi, I'm Rebekah in the Keys, and today I am talking to Robby Majeska about why he thinks that voters should choose him for the county commission. Stay tuned, and if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that so that you can follow other candidate videos. Hi, Robby, how are you doing?
Hi, Rebekah, we're doing fine.
Let's get into this race. What are the main issues in this race for County Commission District 5?
Well, before we do that, I'd like to give everybody a little civics lesson. I was Boy Scout leader down here for many years, and I taught community service and citizenship in the community, all right? And in Key Largo, the Florida Keys are built into 5 districts. District 1 and 3 are in Key West. District 2 goes from the Cow Key Bridge just about all the way up to Marathon. District 4 is Marathon and Almirada and Plantation Key. And District 5 is Tavernier, Key Largo, and Ocean Reef. So what I'm doing is I'm running for the District 5 County Commission seat. You're supposed to live in your district, District 5, Key Largo. Even though you represent everybody in the county, it should be somebody that lives in the Key Largo district. I've lived here for 22 years. I've had my business here for 22 years. And I've been elected to the Key Largo Wastewater District here for the last 10 years. So I've lived in, worked in, and fought for the people of Key Largo for the last 22 years. And I think it's important that we get somebody from Key Largo to be the county commissioner from Key Largo. That's one of my main views.
Okay, so besides being from Key Largo and having your roots really tied in there, what are some of your other platforms?
Well, if you look at the picture of my van, you'll show you a picture of me on my van, and it says fiscal responsibility. Now, that's something politicians throw around all the time. I'm a fiscal conservative. I'm fiscally responsible. Well, I can prove it. I got involved in the Key Largo Wastewater District 10 years ago, and they owed over $80 million. And we weren't bringing in but about $3 million in revenue. So you think $3 million in revenue does not pay the debt. So we worked hard and we brought down the debt so that last January, we had brought the debt down so low that we were able to actually decrease the rates for everybody in the Key Largo Wastewater Treatment District. Every homeowner and every business got a 15% decrease because we were fiscally conservative. So I've showed where I can get in there, do the work, and try to lower the cost of living for people. Monroe County, I believe, is close, a little over $200 million in debt. And the money going to pay the bank debt could be used for paving our roads, getting Rouse Marina and our parks done, and helping the quality of life in people instead of paying interest in the bank. So we need to see how we can pay down the debt, how we can make the government work more efficiently. And I think I have a track record that I can do that.
Okay, and what are some of your other qualifications?
Well, I've been a family man, and I've been married for 32 years, and I raised my 2 children down here in the Keys. They both went to Montessori at Coral Shores, and I moved here to live in a small community where people can afford to live in the community and be part of the community. We've making it so expensive that people can't afford to live here. So now our teachers have to come from the mainland, our policemen have to come from the mainland. So I think I really need to work on that, where people that live here can work here. In the last couple of months, we've seen a little bit less influx of tourists, and that means maybe there's more jobs down here for people that can actually work down here. And I really like to see that. I like to see more people living here, working here. So when school is out, the Boy Scout leader is someone that lives here. The Little League coach is someone that lives here, that we can have that family community again. So I was in Leadership Monroe, class 18. I was like 10 years ago, and that taught me all the issues about tourism, environment, the schools, the police system. I met a lot of the community leaders in that, and we had a lot of good instructions on what the county needs to do. It's not just, the county is not just Key Largo, it's Marathon, it's Almirada, it's Key West, and each one of those districts has different problems. And I was shown the different problems that each district have. We all live in the Keys, and yes, we're all Monroe County Keys residents, but the problems at Key West are a little bit different than the problems in Key Largo, or the problems in Marathon, or the problems in Almirada. And I think I can bring this wide variety of experience to help the Monroe County voters.
Okay, so if you boil it all down, what is just one thing why people should vote for you?
I have 10 years experience. I've gone to Washington, D.C. I've worked with our leaders in Washington, D.C. I've worked with 3 different governors in Tallahassee to bring money and help the Keys. I have no further political ambition. I don't want to go anywhere with this job. I have no economic reason why to do this job. I don't want to make any contacts or financial gain from this job. My whole job is just to do the best I can for Monroe County voters. And I think I have the experience, I have the desire, and I have the ability to help everybody out. We can help Key Largo and the entire Keys when you vote for Robby Majeska.
Okay, and how does somebody contribute to your campaign if they want to support you?
But if you do go onto my website, robby-for-commissioner.com, it has a link where you could give me money. Any money would help. My opponent has already spent $25,000 to win a race in a district he doesn't even live in. I have $1,500 of that I put in the accounts of my money. I need to get some mailers out, so I could really appreciate anybody, and it's hard for me to ask people. I'm not that sort of person. I have a hard time asking for money. So, but if anybody can donate some money, that would be the way to go.
All right, well, thank you for putting your hat in the ring and for doing all of the service that you've done over the past 10 years for our community and even longer. Good luck to you on the race.
All right, thank you, Rebekah.
If you like this video and you're watching it on Rebekah and the Keys, please click on subscribe to your right. If you're watching it on YouTube, please click on subscribe at the bottom of this video. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.